Hello guys, this is Reginald Stinson, and in this video we're going to be talking about why DS Domination and also why you should decide to join our team if you are really looking at this company, you're looking for a place or a team that you can partner up with, then this is definitely the right video you need to watch. Now before I get into this, I'm going to let you know up front that there's no hype here, there's only success. So I'm not going to be hypey, selling you a bunch of pipe dreams like some of the stuff you're seeing out there online. But I'm going to present to you a few facts to help you make an educated decision as to whether or not this is the right company or opportunity for you here today. But before I get into that, I have to give an income disclaimer. I'm not going to read this entire thing, but I am going to say that I am going to be talking about some income. So with that being said, these are just examples of what's possible. I am by no means guaranteeing any level of income whatsoever, because you do have to do the work required to be able to create that income. So again, I'm just going to show you what's possible based on the results that I have experienced thus far since being involved in DS Domination. Now, again, here are my results after 6 weeks of me being in this company. Now, before I really start sharing my results, let me share a little bit about my background. I've been in this industry since 2005. I've built large teams, large organizations in the thousands, and I've made money. We had a six-figure income last year in 2012. So I'm very excited to be able to come across something as exciting as this. But the major problem that I see in this industry is the fact that most people that you bring in these different network marketing companies are not going to be successful, and that's for a lot of different reasons. But even for those people who are actually out there trying, they're not going to be successful or really hit those high income levels, so to speak, that we all talk about, or that most people want, okay, or that the leaders want. All right, so knowing that and actually getting involved in this and going through all the politics and everything else that comes along with it. Now, I'm not knocking network marketing at all. Let me say that, because network marketing has changed our lifestyle. It changed our life, and it opened up doors for us to be able to even experience and be a part of companies such as this. However, I reached a point to where I desired change, and this company here came right on time. So again, I just wanted to share with you something that is definitely changing the way that we make money online, plain and simple. So here's my results after 6 weeks. I don't want to get into a long spiel about my story, but that's just a brief version. Guys, I've struggled like most people. Then I had my first breakthrough a few years later, and I haven't looked back since. Built large teams, but I desired more for my team, and now it's finally began to manifest itself into my reality. So with that being said, here are my results after 6 weeks, guys. As you can see here, I made well over $8,100. Actually, is right at 85,000. I'm sorry, 8,500 right now, but I didn't take a screenshot, okay? Because today my income went up about $300-400. So you're talking about $8,100 in 6 weeks of me being involved in DS Domination. And again, your results may vary, but I'm just showing you what's possible. And here's the cool thing about this, guys. I haven't done any paid advertising whatsoever. It's pretty much just marketing on Facebook and sharing social proof and just emailing my list every now and then, guys. And this is what happened. And the cool thing about it, a very large bulk of this is residual income. And you're talking only after 6 weeks of passive marketing. We haven't launched any mass marketing campaigns yet, which we are about to launch those this week. It's November 1st today, 2013. At the beginning on Monday, which is November 4th, we're going to start launching our mass marketing campaigns. And this is what our results have been thus far with free marketing. And this is only on the affiliate marketing side. So, of course, this might be a given for some of you all, because you expect someone that have been in this industry or profession for a while to be able to do this on the affiliate side. But here's the kicker here, guys. We did over $15,000 in sales on eBay. Okay, I have two accounts. I only put this account on here because this is the one I'm working off of primarily. All right, so we did over $15,000 in sales. Now I want to mind you that to kind of kill all the naysayers that I never sold anything successfully on eBay until I joined DS Domination. I tried it before one time and I ended up getting scammed out of $3,000. Okay, so ever since being involved with DS Domination, this is just one of my accounts. The other one is right at about 20 something hundred, over close to $3,000 in sales. But so it's a little over $15,000 in sales on eBay. And here's the cool thing about it, guys. Like I said, I never sold anything successfully, and well over half of this, okay, is profits. Because some of you all are going to ask, well, how much of that is actually profit? Well, you're talking close to $7,000 in profits on eBay, guys, based on the information that I learned in DS Domination, guys. So is this real? Is this something that you can do? Is it something that you can make money without having to go out there and recruit traditionally like you would in a network marketing company? Absolutely. This is new to the home-based business space, I guess, if you want to call it that, because we are selling education here. We're educating you on how to be able to do this. But folks, this is not new under the sun. This is not new in relation to e-commerce. All right, people have been making six figures per month on eBay for a long time. There's a lot of people knowing that. There's a lot of people that own multiple six-figure per year eBay businesses. So just because it's new to you doesn't mean that it's new to the world. People have been doing this for a while. So we just really come to knowledge of this, and Roger has really opened it up and started sharing this with everybody and blessing everybody during that process, and showing us how he was able to create and build a successful eBay business as well. And as you can see, 12,000, well over 12,000 on this one account in 6 weeks, with a total of over $15,000 total in profits. Now that includes my affiliate income and my eBay income. As you see, the affiliate income, $8,000, eBay income, 12,000 in sales. Divide that by 2, because I normally shoot for 50% profit or more on the item. $15,000 in profits in 6 weeks. That is unheard of. So here's a few testimonials from my team members. Now, of course, I can make money anything. I'm not saying that boastfully, but I'm saying it humbly, or just using that as an example, because that was a problem in a sense for my team, because I was able to make money, but my team could not duplicate what I was doing. And if you are a leader that truly cares about your team, you want your team to win. Now, realistically, you have to know that everybody is not going to make money because they're not going to do the work. But for those who are actually out there doing what you instruct them to do, or doing what you teach them to do, and them not to make any money or make any progress or see any result, that is heartbreaking from a leader that truly cares about their team. And that is why this is refreshing to me, because just like what you see here on this screen, these are real testimonies from people who are on my team. All right, you see here, Barbara has made $300, and she have never made anything in any other online ventures. All right, as you see that real story. Here's another one. Woke up to $225, all profit. I'm loving eBay. Here's another team member. Reginald, I was left out. Okay, that's something unrelated. But anyway, here's the point. She said she's made more money in a week with DS Domination than she have in 2 years with MLMs, okay, that she have previously been a part of. This is so great. These are real stories that we are hearing, that we are seeing each and every day inside of our Facebook from people who are finally making money online. And for you all that are marketers, for you all that are leaders, you understand that once you have a product or a company or whatever it is, that is simple. Okay, it's so simple that anybody can do it. You hear that a lot, but you know, a lot of times it's a bunch of crap. But in relation to DS Domination, guys, it's so simple. Kids can do it. We actually have kids doing it that's making money. You have something that is universal that you can market to anyone without being ashamed about telling them about it. And when you have everyday people who are finally making money, like what you see here on this screen, that means that you can influence and impact several different lives across the world. And you as a marketer, if you are in position to be able to capitalize on that, you will set yourself up financially for life. Again, you have to remove yourself out of the equation initially. Of course, we all want to make money, but you cannot create a six-figure income in this industry being selfish. You got to be able to help people. And this is helping people. And as a marketer, again, if you position yourself and you continue to share this with other people, you will set yourself free. So why did I join DS Domination? Again, I kind of covered that a little bit earlier, but it's really simple. I needed a break from MLM. I got tired of all the politics. Again, I'm grateful for MLM. I'm not bashing it. There are great companies out there. However, I've been through a lot over the past couple of years in the network marketing industry, so I just needed a break from it. There was so much going on. I had to kind of evaluate what I was involving myself with in regards to the companies I've been with, or companies that I was thinking about joining. So I had to kind of evaluate what I was doing. Is this going to put my team in the best position to win? Because I have a skill set personally that I know I can make money, but my concern is not about myself. It's about the people that I am leading. So I needed a break and really needed time to really think things over and evaluate what my next move would be. I also needed an easy way it's an easy way to make money, plain and simple. I didn't want to have to do three-way calls all day. I didn't want to have to cold call or feel like I'm pressuring people to try some new breakthrough product that's going to make their hair grow, their nails shinier, or lose weight, or whatever it is. Not knocking any of that stuff, guys, because I've done it for years. But I just wanted an easy way to make money. Initially, I was looking at doing niche marketing and building niche sites. So when I say easy way to make money, I mean that means basically a passive way to make money without me having to really do a lot of the traditional things that you would do in a network marketing company. And I found that with DS Domination. Also, you can earn a nice income without recruiting. And again, this is what made me share it with people, because once I got involved with this and I saw how easy it was to make money, I had to start sharing it. But also for those people that hate recruiting, don't want to recruit, cannot recruit, you can literally build a nice income without recruiting, without doing any high pressure sales, without convincing, because what you are selling in a sense is something that people are already looking to buy anyway. Okay. And what we teach you how to do is how to get in front of those people. So it's no pressure at all, guys. It's almost too easy. Also, this is easy to share with other people. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're selling some juice, or if you're selling some service, or if you're selling some weight loss product, and I'm pretty sure if you be real with yourself and honest, you can relate to what I'm saying. You have to convince whether you want to accept that or not. Okay, you have to present it or sell your opportunity in a way to get people to switch services, or to try this weight loss product out, or to try this coffee or whatever, or whatever, to try it out. I mean, plain and simple. And the reality is that when it comes down to it, people are not gonna keep most of this stuff a long time, especially when it comes down to them paying the bill or buying this $200 a month auto ship or whatever. So knowing that, I wanted something that's easy to share with people, because everybody is not receptive to those type of things. Everybody is not receptive to some weight loss product or whatever it is. They may try short term and quit because they don't really see the value in keeping it. So I wanted something that wouldn't limit me, that wouldn't have me only talking to people who are overweight, for example, or that would only have me talking to people who need to be healthier, or whatever it is. Okay, I wanted something or to only, let me say this, or to only talk to people who are only in the internet marketing niche. I didn't want to be limited in my marketing. I didn't want people to, whenever they see me, they run away, or I have to explain to them what it is that I'm doing and why is it important that you have to do it. The cool thing about this, and the reason why it's so easy, it's the fact that it's eBay and Amazon. Most people know what eBay and Amazon is for the most part. Most people are shopping on those sites. Most people understand the power of e-commerce. So if you know that, and if they know that, they're going to be more receptive to this. Also, you don't have to worry about, different unethical things going on at the helm at corporate, different profanity and things like that. Now, that's what those type of companies do. That's fine. But again, if you're in a position like myself, heading into ministry and stuff like that, you want to be able to invite your church members to something without them being offended. I mean, I understand you're not going to be able to, appeal to everybody. But for the most part, you want to try to keep your message as universal as possible so that you're not offensive to more people than you are influencing. Hopefully, if that makes sense. So with DS Domination, it is easy to share with people because people understand shopping. And people are always going to shop whether they are broke or not. So if you could position yourself in the industry in a niche like that, which is, mind you, recession proof, you have an absolute gold mine, and that's what we share with you on how to do. And again, average people can make big money here. This is probably the biggest factor here. Average people can make money. Now, I don't have anything against personal development because I believe in it 100% unequivocally. However, the reality is everybody is not here to be a leader. All right. Some people are here to serve. The Bible even tells you that. And I'm not trying to have church, but I'm just telling you. Everybody's not here to lead. Most people are here to serve. So knowing that, that the average person can come in and not have to read 100 books and change their mindset and all this, blah, 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 immediately to be able to experience success, that makes this a winner in my book because there's people that I've personally been working with for years. And I know for a fact that they have been trying and doing everything that they know how to do and that they've been taught to do and have yet to experience results until they got involved with this. This just makes so much sense because if you can attract and draw in those people that just want to make money, that may not want to be rich, that may not want to earn multiple six figures or $1 million, but they probably just want to earn an extra couple $100 a month, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to set yourself up for life. And that is what DS Domination gives us as a vehicle the opportunity to be able to do. Now, here's some common facts about people who join home businesses. They don't know how to market. I mean, it's plain and simple. They don't. And that is a skill set that took me years to master. And I still don't know everything about marketing. I know enough, all right, to be able to create a nice income, but I don't know everything. And again, most people that you're talking to, they don't have all this time to be trying to spend a year or 2 years to try to figure out how to master internet marketing. They just want to get in and make money immediately. And that is why DS Domination makes sense, because it gives you the opportunity to be able to do that. You also have people who don't like recruiting for whatever reason. They may despise it, or they may just cannot do it. The other thing is they don't have an advertising budget. They have exhausted their warm market list due to the other business ventures they were involved in. And some, they just won't ever make money in these network marketing companies. That's the reality. Most people don't want to talk about this, but I'm just going to be real with you and tell you, most people you sign up won't ever make money. And the reality is you want to decrease those odds as much as possible, because if you have those people in your downline, in your organization that are trying and they're not getting anywhere, I mean, that should make you feel bad. But with DS Domination, again, it increases the odds of those people being successful. In fact, I believe that it's almost impossible not to make money here. The only way you won't make money here is if you cannot follow instructions, and that if you don't do the work, which is not even work, to be honest. It's not a lot of work. And also, people just want to make progress. They just want to make progress. They want to see some type of progress. And here's a problem I see. You see people hanging around for years in different companies just for the camaraderie, which is fine. But eventually that gets old, because camaraderie alone does not pay bills. But if you show people that they are making progress, even if it's just 1 sale a month, 2 sales a month, 3 sales a month, that increases that person's confidence level, or that keeps that person's confidence level consistent. Okay, they're not going to be fluctuating up and down, okay, or going back and forth like a teeter-totter. All right. They just want to see some type of progress that they're making in their business. And if you can show a person, a new person, progress, then you're going to build and create a loyal follower for life. And that is what this does. Okay. That is what this business here does. Because if you want to show people, okay, or users as a feeder or whatever it is, or introductory opportunity into something else bigger, if you wanted to scale them up to something else, this is the perfect business because it shows people that making money online is possible. Their confidence level is there. And then from that point, if they wanted to branch off and do something else with you, you know, that the confidence level is there because you've shown them that they can make money online. Also, people aren't being completely honest. And what I mean by that, I mean they're not being completely honest with how much money they're making. Now, we're not telling you to go out there and to broadcast and show your bank account and stuff like that, even though some people do that, include myself. However, there's so many people on social media who are just flat out lying about the results that they're having. They're lying to people. They're lying to themselves. But the reality is, I mean, eventually that lie is going to catch up with you. There's no sense in doing that. There's no sense in you if you're one of these people to keep lying to yourself to try to impress people who don't even pay your bills, who don't even know you. All right? Because the reality is most people can tell when a person is lying anyway. That's why you're not attracting any success in your life right now, because you're not being completely honest. Now, that doesn't mean for you to reap, okay, in your situation or settle with where you are. Let me say that. It doesn't mean that you need to settle with where you are. All right. It just means that you need to look at the reality of your situation and look for viable solutions to be able to overcome and rise above that. But if you continue to lie to yourself that everything is good, you're making all this money, and all this, you begin to believe that lie. And therefore, when you believe that lie that you're telling to everybody else, then you remain stagnant. You don't make any progress. You don't advance beyond where you currently are. So you don't want to be one of those people, and you don't want to connect and work with one of those people. So just be mindful of the stuff you see on social media, because again, most people are lying about what they're actually doing, or what they're actually making, or if they are really successful. Again, and most people aren't here to lead. I said that earlier. Some people are here to serve. But what if I can show you how to make money without recruiting, without all the hassle and crap that you had to do before? What if I can show you how to make money without begging your family and friends and running them off whenever you pull up in the driveway? What if I can show you how to position yourself in a recession-proof niche such as e-commerce? What if I can offer something that appeals to the masses? All right, everybody shops. Okay, everybody doesn't want to lose weight. Everybody doesn't eat healthy. Everybody doesn't take supplements. Everybody doesn't drink coffee. But guess what? Everybody does. Everybody shops. So again, this is something that appeals to the masses, and it's something that people are going to do whether they have money or not. What if I can show you how to create that right now money and do something really simple? It doesn't take a lot of brain work in order for you to be successful with this. In fact, it doesn't really take any brain work. If you can copy and paste and follow instructions, guys, you can do this. And we're going to show you how to do that leveraging one of the top e-commerce sites in the world, eBay. We have other sites as well, but we're only going to be talking about this one since it is our entry-level product here. And you can get started for only $19.95 today, which again is not going to break the bank. And you've spent more money on that stuff that didn't make you any money for years, or more money on stuff that wasn't of any substance at all. So for you to only have to invest $19.95 in this course that's going to teach you how to be able to do these things, it's absolutely a no-brainer. So I'm telling you guys, get back with the person whoever shared this video with you and get started with them now. Now, before I really move on, I want to tell you or give you an idea as to why you should partner up with us and join our team. I'm going to try to fly through this really quick. Number one, we have stable leadership. We're not a team that jumps from company to company every single month. We have one team, one dream, and one focus, and we're here to impact and change as many lives as possible. So you want to align yourself with a stable team with a vision who are going places, and that is us. We have a fully supportive, positive group, okay? We fully support you, and we are 100% positive, which means we speak life, not death, and we want to help you move closer to your dream, whatever that is. We also have cutting edge marketing tools to assist you in building your business, which is absolutely free. We don't charge for them like some people do, or some teams do in other companies. We give this to you free once you decide to join our team. You get an advanced training site, which is also free, okay? Once you become a member with our team, you get all this stuff free. We're not going to charge you extra for training and marketing tools. We don't do that. So the training alone is worth thousands of dollars, literally. I'm not just saying it to try to sell you on joining our team, but you're talking about thousands of dollars right here alone that you're going to get once you decide to join up with the Union of Prosperity Elite team. We have a Facebook group. We truly care about your success. There's no egos here. You know, there's nobody on our team, on our leadership council that has to be in the limelight. We just want to help people. That's all we want to do. We want to serve. We want to help people. And again, you can get started today for only $19.95. Learn how to be able to capitalize on this eBay thing and blow it up, guys. I'm not going to go into a presentation on how all of this works. If you want to know how it works and how you can make money on eBay and how the process works, get back with whomever shared this video with you and ask for their website and watch the short presentation. The presentation is super short. We walk you through the process, give you a feel of how it works, and the rest is pretty much history, guys. So I'm going to move into this, show you our Facebook group to show you I'm not just making this stuff up. There it is, guys. We have a team marketing system. I blocked out some of the steps for privacy purposes, but you get a marketing system for free. We have sample lead capture pages. You don't have to go out there and create your own. And we're going to be adding more and more over time. And by the time you see this, we probably already have more already added, but this is what we have now. We have an advanced marketing training site. As you see, offline marketing strategies, online SEO, anything you can possibly think of is on this training website, and it's all inclusive once you decide to join our team. Now, really quick about the affiliate program. This is for the people who want to market this. I'm going to fly through this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but on all personal sales, you earn 50% on all personal sales of customers that you refer to DS Domination. So for example, well, I guess I really don't have to give an example, but I am going to give an example. We have two monthly membership plans. We have the entry level, which is $19.95, and we have the elite level, which is $99.95. So those are the only two monthly subscriptions that we have. So you earn 50% each and every month on those two memberships. The other products that we have are only one-time purchases, and again, it's still 50% on all personal sales. Your second level, you're going to earn 10%. Third level, 5%. Fourth level, 3%. Fifth level, 2%. Sixth level, 6 through 10 is 1%. So it pays down 10 levels. It's very lucrative if you decide to share this with other people, which I would if I was you, because the fact is that before in the past, we have shared things with people that didn't have as much value as what DS Domination has. That we share things with people that they didn't make money in, let's be honest, or they didn't really even have a chance to make money. And we didn't know that then, but now we know for the most part. But this is probably the easiest. And I'm not trying to tell you that it's going to be super easy, but I don't know what other word to use. But this is the most easiest, simplest business I ever been a part of. So you would be crazy not to share this with people. At least give them the opportunity to say no to it if that is what they're going to do. All right. At least give them the opportunity to decide the action that they want to take after seeing it. Because the fact is, this is the easiest thing I ever been a part of, and this is the only thing I've been a part of that I've seen so many people have this type of success so quick. So again, guys, like I said, you can get started today for $19.95. The other packages, we're not asking you to go in debt to try to upgrade to everything, because we don't believe that. We believe in you getting started making money on the pro, and then from there, if you want to upgrade, do it. No pressure. But if you can afford to get everything, And if you just want to do it, it's not going to break the bank, not going to take food off the table. You don't have to take out a second mortgage. We're not going to tell you to do all that type of crazy stuff. Okay? But if you can afford and you just want to go ahead and buy everything, which is what I did, then go ahead and do it, guys. Go ahead and do it. But if not, at the very least, get started today for only $19.95. Gets you in the door. Get started. Make some money. And then from there, scale up and work your way up to the other programs that we have. Okay, they all offer something different, which I'm not going to get into right now. So again, this is just a short overview of the benefit as to why you need to take a deeper look at DS Domination. And whoever shared this with you, ask for their website and watch the short video. It's about 8 minutes long. You're actually going to see the process live as to how it works. You're going to get an idea, okay, as to how it worked, the process of how easy and simple this is, and how you can finally impact more lives within your team. If you currently have a team, or if you don't have a team, you can still impact lives and build one of the largest teams that you ever have in your life in this profession. So with that being said, get with whoever invited you to this video, or with whoever shared this video with you. Ask for their website, watch the video, and get started now. We look forward to working with you, and we will see you inside the Facebook group and on our training calls and webinar. Talk soon. God bless.